Hello everyone and welcome to another Fallout 4 mod spotlight. I didn't see anything brand new this week that really grabbed my attention, so I thought I'd cover an old favourite of mine called the Midwest Power Armor Evolution. This one is made by Neurmind43. As usual, if I am pronouncing the mod author's name incorrectly, please let me know in the comments and I can correct myself in the future. This mod was posted 2 years ago now, which is a really long time. Since then, it's been a staple of pretty much all my Fallout 4 playthroughs, it's that high quality. The visual design is based off the power armor most associated with the Fallout Tactics spin-off game, and it does an incredible job of replicating it if I'm being honest. You might not have heard of Fallout Tactics, it's a spin-off from the main franchise. Not that one. Or not that one either actually. It's this one. Pretty underrated game, but we'll maybe cover it in another video. This video is about the mod here. So let's start by talking about the model and texture work. This is some very high quality stuff by the author, which I'd say is roughly about the same fidelity of that of the base game on ultra settings. So it won't stick out like a sore thumb if that's what you're wondering, but it's not exactly ugly looking either. Now you may be thinking, yeah, it's a good looking mod, but why is it your favourite? Let me tell you. See, it's not just one model and texture. The amount of effort put in here is actually staggering. There's one armour piece, fully textured and modelled for each faction in the base game: Brotherhood of Steel, Railroad, Institute, Minutemen. Now, you might be thinking, like, that's 4 different armours, that's a lot. But that's not all they've got. They've got even more. They've got 2 types of armour, one for each Nuka-Cola flavour, regular and quantum, Brotherhood of Steel Outcast paint, Chrome paint, Chrysalis, which is a company in the pre-war world. You can get that plastered all over your armour. Regular army paint, and then the offer even gives you the audacity to break the US flag code. So as you can tell, it's pretty impressive. They've definitely got you covered in terms of customization. The usual upgrades can be attached to improve damage resistance and the like. I was impressed by the ability to attach a jetpack to the armour, which changes the look of it further. I was unable to obtain footage of this however, due to not having the correct character build. However, I'd definitely say this is a plus in the mod's favour, using the in-game perks to get off content, which plays to the small amount of RPG mechanics Fallout 4 has. On the downside though, one little nitpick that I've got is there is no rusty version of the armour, unlike all the other power armour sets in the base game. By this I mean look at the A variant of all those sets, and you can see a difference between the texture and the set. I'm a big fan of this rusty aesthetic. I might be one of the only ones. However, it's not really a big deal because the mod already provides so much content as it is. The armour does have 2 quests in very, very big air quotes. There's one unique variant and there's one regular variant. The unique variant looks more like a Batman suit, each of which involves a very minor quest to obtain the armour. If it were up to me, I probably would have put them in the miscellaneous category of the quest log to fit with the already existing categories already built into the game. However, I can see the benefit of using a standalone quest, as it makes it more difficult for the mod user to miss it, which in my opinion kind of makes for a better user experience. The tasks that it provides reminds me a lot of the quests provided with the armours in the not paid mod store. A final minor issue is the armour's lack of integration into leveled lists. It would have been nice to be able to find this armour in the world naturally, just like every other set of power armour once you surpass a certain level. So, for example, say you reach level 40, it would start appearing in military bases and the like, kind of like what the XO1 currently does in the base game. So what I personally do is I'd have this mod disabled until I'm all leveled up and ready to tackle endgame content, just to kind of keep a modicum of balance. And that's us covered just about everything there is to do with the Midwest Power Armor Evolution. One of my favourite mods of all time, and I definitely recommend it. I definitely wouldn't mind a patch to integrate it well into the leveled lists and into the world more in general, but I'm not going to hold my breath. But yeah, overall, highly recommended. If you enjoyed this spotlight, then hit the subscribe button, and as usual, if you didn't, then don't bother.